Hello, my name is Janice Workcuff, and I'm Executive Director with Angels Surviving Cancer, which is a breast cancer survivorship organization. I myself am a 32-year survivor of breast cancer. God is truly good. He's a healer and He is faithful. And I am so grateful for that. To be at this appointed time and this appointed place. It's absolutely amazing. Just a short version of my story. I was wrestling with my son, and his hand hit my breast. When I grabbed my breast, I noticed that something was different. Awareness is the first thing that you want to do. You want to be aware that something is different, but you should know your body. You should know your body. So be aware that something is different. Something was different. And so I went immediately to the doctor. I didn't procrastinate. I just went immediately to the doctor and he did a mammography, a mammogram. It came back suspicious, but see again in 6 months. That just didn't sit well with me. I was working for a surgeon at the time, and I asked him would he do the biopsy, and he did, and it came back it was indeed breast cancer. I was very devastated. I was not looking for that. It didn't run in my family. I hadn't heard a whole lot about it. That's something that you think you hear on the news, you read the paper, you see on TV. For that to come to me, it just hit me hard. I wasn't looking for that, but um, I was diagnosed, and so if I had known then what I know now, I was DCIS stage 2. And so I would have just had a lumpectomy, but I was working on emotions. I didn't know anybody that had went through like they have support groups now. And so I had a modified radical mastectomy where the breast was removed. I have since had a reconstruction, but I would not have had that. Anyway, I did get a second opinion too. So um, I was doing fine and I was back to work and I woke up in the morning. Again, I'm aware something's different. Awareness is really, really important to know your body. And I went back to the doctor and he said it was a reoccurrence into the chest wall and that the days of my life would be very short. And I wasn't as devastated as I was the first time because I just felt like God was going to heal me and take care of me. And He did exactly that. At that time, I had to go through the chemotherapy. It was very harsh for me. I had to go through the radiation. It was very hard for me. And so it has been 32 years. So my days have turned into months, and my months have turned into 32 years. God is faithful, and I'm so grateful for that. And so I just want to say to you, during this time of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we are so aware. We see the pink everywhere, and that's good. But now it's time to move to action. Know your body. Make sure you're getting your mammogram. The age limit they're saying is 40. But for African American women, especially with a history, we know that you have to go and see about yourself earlier than that. For younger women, I have a 29-year-old that's in my group. They will do an ultrasound because young women's breast is kind of dense. And be sure to ask for the 3D mammography. It's okay to ask for that. That's a really good one that you have to keep coming back and forth. And most of the facilities, they have it and they're certified to have it. Get a 3D mammography. And if you don't have means to pay for it, the Rhodes is here in the Houston area. And then you can call angelsurvivingcancer.net. Call us. Our website has a number on it, or the number is 281 5195. And we can give you resources of different places to call to be able to get your mammogram. And then healthy lifestyle changes. That's kind of hard for us all because it's easy to just run by and pick up fast food, and stuff like that. But uh, move toward that one step at a time, one step at a time. Just eliminating things from your food that you know that you don't need, and start eating. And you've heard this over the years: fruits and vegetables. You heard that smoothies, different things like that. Smaller portions, smaller portions. You don't have to be vegan or vegetarian, but we want you to be healthy. Want you to make healthy changes. And even with exercise, you don't have to go running every day or run a marathon or walking 5 miles a day. Start somewhere in your home. You can do some sit-ups. You can swing your legs. They got sitting yoga, something that you can do because you have to keep the body and the circulation moving. And then you want to make sure that you check your family history. Check and see who, is it something, because back then it was like real taboo. I don't want to talk about it. But you may have a family history of it. Make sure that you are that you know about your family history. And then high risk is usually if you started your menstrual cycle before the age of 13, before the age of 13, and obesity, and we talked about that with health and wellness, because we really, really want to take care of ourselves. Before COVID, I was able to be with young ladies when they go see the doctor, making sure they understand the lingo that the doctors are saying to them, understand the language and everything that the doctors are saying to them. In 32 years, it has got better. Absolutely, it's better. As far as them explaining what's going on, it has got a whole lot better. But as far as the chemo, there's a lot of improvement with that. And so the clinical trials, no clinical trials. And then encourage your sister, your sisters, your friends, your church members, encourage them, to get them mammographies, to see about themselves. Don't not go see about yourself because of insurance. Find out where you can go and what you can do if you don't have insurance. And then with your children, one young lady was saying that she was a single mom and she was the only one to take care of the kids. So by the time she got them settled and went to the doctor, she was stage 4. And so now she's in treatment now. But just try to see all your options. I know we have to take care of ourselves and our families and different things, but we got to take care of ourselves so we can be able to do that. And if you have to get in the Harris County system, it's not a bad system. I know a lot of ladies that's in it, and so we have resources to different things because breast cancer is the most common among Black women in the United States. And then Black women have 40% higher death rate than white women in the United States. So when African American women are diagnosed, it's more aggressive, and it's a lot of things behind that. It's fear, it's transportation, it's not having insurance. It's just like what I said that, you head of the household, I don't have time to be down, I can't be dealing with this, different things like that. But what I'm saying to you as I end is just take care of you. Pay attention to your body and what's going on with you. And early detection is the key. Prevention and early detection, they work together. Thank you so much. AngelSurvivingCancer.net, 281 912 5195. Thank you for having me. Bye bye.